Hello all, Seriously here, back some more Windrose. We're back at the home base. We are going to do some building today. We got the sword out, ready to go, because we have to do a little bit of combat today first to get all of our base building things built. In fact, I'm going to put this one away. We're not switching over to that today. I'm going to drink some coffee, eat some gazpacho, drink, what would the soup be? I don't know, it's a stew. I don't know what you'd call it. Eating. Eat stews, right? I don't know. Rapier in here, save us an inventory slot at least. Yeah, we can drink one of these two. We're gonna do some combat, we may as well. So, we put this on the shelf. We've got, where'd it go? Crocodile head right there. That's from killing, I think, 30 gators. Let's look at it right now. Wrong button. Adventure, we're looking for challenges, and Swamp Hunter is 30, gets us this trophy here. I'm at 196. I'm very, very close. 4 crocodiles of any type will get us the cheerful crocodile statue building element, and that's what I am missing for comfort bonuses. So let's go get that first before the sun sets, so we can go to sleep and get some building done. Between episodes, I've been moving a little bit of materials over to 3 travel bells that we set up. Sure, any crocs will do, right? So let's go get some easy level 11s. Should be right near the bell. I'm gonna head this way because we might be able to pick up some ancient metal without fighting any plague thralls. I hear you. Alright, 3 to go. That's plague thralls. Nope, no, no, no. I'm not fighting you guys. There's a crocodile. We'll drag him along. Hey, buddy. Oh, he got me. Oh well. I got some band-aids. It's all good. It's one hit from dead anyway. So that'll heal us up. That'll heal us up. 2 to go. And we're almost at the metal. I think there's 2 guarding it too, so that's perfect. Now it's only 12 metal, so it's only 6 ingots. But, you know, 6 ingots is 6 ingots. Get it while we're here. Oh, it's plague thralls. Well, I don't, you know what, I can drop it. I'll just drop their dust on the ground. Quagmire powder. Oh, hey, look. An ancient chalice that we got here from maybe a warrior or something previous. I don't want that stuff, though. Okay, let's head into the swamp. We only have got 2 more gators to kill. I thought they would be here, but we'll just get some swamp gators. Ow. Alright, 1 more for a trophy. I hear you. Where are you? There you are. Legend of the Swamps. Who knows how many crocodile heads we need to build that, but I think I have a stack of 10 at the base, so we're going to put that in at the home base. Just for oh, we got some ship attention there. Dramatic music, and we're at home.
Careful now.
Careful
Health
now.
before haste.
Health before haste, huh? Oh, I did place an order. Maybe help our building.
Everything's for
It's
sale somewhere.
probably not ready yet. Is it? It is. Take all. A bunch of clay. So if I go like this and take that into our inventory,
Everything's
I
for
can
sale
order.
somewhere.
Go to hardwood 10 500 for 500. Sure beats farming it. I'm going to place that order. It takes 70 minutes, so it's not going to be ready today. But hardwood is something I'm pretty low on. I have tons of bark, but I have very little hardwood. And just in case we need it for building anything, I'm going to get that. So these, I don't know about. All right, let's put that away. Let's get this brewing. So we've got clay, crocodile. Where does crocodile rock want to go? Let's see what it looks like and how big it is, first of all. It'll be in decoration and it'll get its own thing, probably at the bottom in a new category. Yeah, here we go, statues. We've got two. They don't stack. We have Wise Crocodile Sculpture or Jolly. It costs 1 crocodile head, 1 tail, 5 leather, and 5 hardwood. Well, we have that here. It's pretty big. Oh, that's neat. I'm going to build that real quick just to see what it looks like. I'm going to put that in the sun real quick just so we can see what that looks like before sunset. Or by the fire at least. Yeah, if we don't get the heat distortion from flames, that's pretty cool. I do like that. And that does get us up to 35. I'm going to break that one. And we're going to try the Jolly. It almost looks... I don't know, I guess it's pretty jolly. But it almost looks frightened or startled. Like, ah! Yeah, I like it. You know what? It can hang out right here on the beach. We're going to eventually be moving all of this stuff or rebuilding this base too. But I do want to keep it between episodes while I was moving stuff over to the other bonfires. I went back to our copper mine here, grabbed all the stone. I went to the iron mine to the north and grabbed all the stone there. So we've moved a whole bunch of stone over. A lot of these containers are now mostly empty. I did keep a load of stone here as well. There is more clay. I wanted to keep some clay at base, but I figured clay is the one thing I have very little of. I have about this much again, split between the other 3 waypoints right now. So I think like 50 or 100 at each place. I can't remember how much. But I missed this one, actually. I didn't realize I had clay up here. I thought all the clay was supposed to be on the bottom. So what we're going to do is put it there. I just want to open one of these. I right click to open it. Yeah, they're 1 stack each. It's neat that they come in a box like this, but they don't need to for our purposes. So I'm going to take... I'll leave that here for now. Crocodile hide, I don't think we're going to need to build, so we can drop that off. Tails, I mean. Wood. Yeah, may as well take that stuff with us. Alright, we don't have a bed over there. But let's go drop some stuff off. We'll come back here to go to sleep at night, and we can build during the day. So if we zoom in, got 3 waypoints. We'll go to the one on the beach. This is where I think our village is going to be, where we're going to house all of these people that we just saw wandering around. Oh, did you see all of those things pop in there before the rocks did? That was neat. So there's a bonfire at the top, but I'll show you guys in a minute that that doesn't help us that much, actually. All right. I have only 50 clay at this base. Okay, so you can take the rest of that clay. We've got plenty. Don't know how much clay we're going to use at each of these, but so at this base here where we had the bell on the rock, I've just filled in the rest of the wood and put a staircase up here. Get this stuff in. It was a bit of a nightmare, and we'll go over that as we get building upwards. There we go. Do I want to drop all the clay off here? Maybe we'll take another 150 and split that over to the other one. I put those things in, not so I don't fall off the edge, but so I know where to jump off the edge to get to the staircase. Alright, this is our bell that is high up. I'm very happy with this bell up here. I think this is where I would like to build maybe my house. I like the place that I travel to be close to my stuff. I don't want to have to travel, like that one there, to get to the top. We're going to have to travel to that bell down there, walk up a flight of stairs to that midpoint we were at where we dropped off the stuff, we haven't built it yet, but we're going to have to walk up a huge circuitous staircase to get to the top of that thing. If I live up there, that's going to be a nightmare. So this is going to be like an aesthetic build. And this one will be where my house is, maybe. And the village will be down there. So we're going to actually spend most of our time down there anyway, because all of our crafters that we attach to stations for turning clay into bottles and stuff like that, they're going to be down there. Oh, they're full. This one had 100 clay already. Now it's got 250. Okay. So, let's hop back down there. I think what we're going to do today is look into getting the camp moved over here. Get the villagers onto this island. If we look at the map and zoom all the way in, we've got this island here with a coastal jungle forest here, a teeny tiny bit of coastal jungle forest on this peninsula here. What I'm thinking is, because there's so many places, like a beach over here we found, beach down here where you can just land and you don't have to come through the harbor to get in. So what we're going to do is we are going to guard the entrance to the harbor for ships and stuff, but we're going to put a gate here maybe, or here, and we'll put our housing on this island, on the shore, I think, and we'll keep the forest as a forest. We don't have to cut it down or nothing. So that's the plan. So we're going to start building right where we are. May as well. I think this bonfire, okay, I do not want to be on the alligator. No, let's be on something small for now. There we go. I think this bonfire goes far enough out for now. Right to here, huh? Yeah, you know what? I don't need this to go too far out into the water. Anything we do build in the water here is just going to be a dock, and I don't know that our ship can come in here anyway. Oh, it can. Okay. It can go on that. I thought for sure it would have to fit over here, but if it can fit, then yeah, we'll have a dock. But let's pick that up and build it closer. In fact, let's build something for this first. Let's do some actual building. Time to get into building. Walls, floors and walls. These are nice. These are pretty nice, but they're very square. And I need the stones. And since this isn't a base anymore, I don't have access to them without picking them up. Okay, let's put that back down. Now I should be able to build these. Yeah, okay. So we're going to put this a little bit up a ways. Let's go. I think I want to rotate this a bit more. Let's turn that on 15 degrees. Close. We'll go right here then. So 4 wide, or 2 by 2, 4 total there. Actually, that doesn't look that great. There's a weird seam in the middle. Well, for our purposes, that might not matter. But let's just take some precautions here. Could not do it that way. So, small wall. Oh, they're here. Thank you. We'll go the full 15. We're not going to do a circle. Actually, do we want to go 45? That is a 45, right? Yeah. All right. I think we actually have to go down 1 for this to snap properly. Yeah, it's lined up. Okay. Back to these things. There we go. No, it's still a bit weird. Alright, it's getting to be nighttime. We're going to go home, sleep on it. Let's get this built. There we go. Yeah, that's big enough for a bonfire on top of it. Okay. There's going to be one exactly across from each of these anyway. So we can just put those in now. Oh, that's not how it's going to work, is it? Oh, why not? Okay, well we won't do that then. We'll go with the walls. Continue with the wall method. Like, is this not lined up here? It is. Yeah, weird. Okay. Yeah, there's only the one snap point here. Alright, so that's a good octagon or whatever. Alright, let's try. Sure. Let's put it there and snap it to that. Yeah, they don't meet in the middle. That's interesting. But that is where the bonfire is going to go, so it might not matter if it lets us put a bonfire there. And if it doesn't, you know what it might let us do? Let's put, say, like that in there. You know what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it here and jump on it. And then here. There we go. Get in there. I know you can snap in there. Get. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Now we can definitely get a bonfire on there. And let's do that. Past bedtime, but we got it done. Bonfire. Alright, still in build mode. I want to see how far out this goes. That's a bit further that way, a bit further that way. It does cover some. No, it does not cover the shore. Okay, well, I gotta move that further out. Hooray! I just wanted to get more of the beach. Yeah, I do want to cover this bit of the shore. Okay. Well, let's do that during the day. Easier to see. Easier for everyone to see. Get our comfort bonus back too. There we go. At the crack of dawn. Alright, gotta zoom in to hit the right one. Okay, so I want to move that this way and towards me. So let's just recreate the whole thing almost right where I'm standing, I think. It was in floors and walls? Yeah. And it doesn't have to be that tall. Just to double check. Oh, yeah, not enough resources because the basket is outside of the bonfire range, so. Oh, you hear that? Music just cut out. That was weird. There you go. Now we should have, yeah, 300 stone available. Okay. Okay, these do snap, but yeah, they won't snap if you rotate. Okay, okay, we'll do the same fence method we just did. Wow, wall, whatever. What we can do though, save us a little bit of time. I'm going to hit that 30%, 45% degrees, so it only goes in 45-degree snaps. So it's just one rotation instead of 3. Come on, snap. Okay, stones. Actually, you know what, before we do this, where is our build radius right now? And we're gonna move it how much farther back? No. We'll do it the other way around. There we go. And let's just see, do I need those stones in the middle? Yeah, because it just goes red. Okay. Okay, yeah, I can tell the storage crate's in range because I got all that wood available now. Okay, yeah, the border goes into the shore, into the water a little teeny bit. It's about maximum range we're going to get for the beach. Okay. Pick up all of that stuff. So, what are some things we're going to need over here? Population-wise, I mean, we're going to need a building for... Should we do all crafting in one building, or should we give everybody their own building? I am leaning towards everybody getting their own building. We got a good area here. Now, the downside of that is, similar to how I was saying for up there, I like my base to have everything nearby. This will not be nearby. If we want to craft this, we're going to wander here. If we want to craft that, we're going to wander there. If it's halfway across our base range, that could be problematic. But it's better to have it all in one bonfire range than it is to go to this bonfire for the apothecary and that one for the blacksmith, you know. So worst comes to worst, it'll be spread out on this beach, I think. But yeah, everyone gets their own house for now, is the idea. Okay. So, we need some houses then. Let me see what these are like. These cost 52 plant fiber. And we could build this ourselves. There we go. I do like the steeped roof. You know what's interesting? I never thought of before. We could try a similar tactic to what we just did for that, for this. So maybe not a 45, maybe a big circle. So you go here. I can only build 4 of these. We're not going to get a circle. But yeah, I could snap this to the corner, I bet, if I put a fence in. So let's change the angle to 30 degrees. And I can snap this here to that. And if I do that there, and then break that, and then prefabs. It's on the same angle still. It did snap to something. Might have to do it from this side. I don't know why it's snapping up, but not down. Oh, I had it for a second. There we go. And if we do that all the way around, that might be interesting as a building concept. I'm going to need a lot more plant fiber to do this, though. So I could do 2 more. They were a bit of a pain. Oh, maybe I can't do 2 more because we put those walls in. Who knows? That's this angle here. That's that angle there. Oh, had it. I like it. It'll leave an open pit area in the middle that you could put, say, a bonfire in. How would we get into the building? We would need to break open one of these to put a door in. That's no problem. We can break apart sections here and put in small walls. Interesting idea. Okay, but that's just wasted materials. What else? What's a building that we are going to want here for sure? All of the crafting stuff. Let's look at the crafting stuff. Okay. A regular workbench, so a regular workshop. We're going to want a cooking kitchen sort of place. I think the kitchen and the apothecary can go together. Lots of brewing going together in that building. And then I think we can have a crafting building for our weapons, clothing, and general crafting. Maybe no. No, I think we'll consolidate some of them, but not that many. Clothing and jewelry can go together. And then weapons and workshop will go together. So 1, 2 buildings. And the workshop can have furnaces. So we need iron ingots and hewn stone. I only have 12 at this base, but I have brought some of those over. Let's go get... I mean, we can tear down the ones we have at the previous base, but there's no reason to do that. We have the materials to do more of these, so we should. Shouldn't we? Yeah, why not? So we need hewn stone, we need 10 iron ink. We need way more than that. We're going to do all of this stuff. We need an anvil. Mire metal ingots too. Crocodile hides. Okay. That means what we're going to really need more of is storage. Okay, let's go home. It's going to be at the top. These are alphabetical, right? No, they're not. There's an anvil right there. Costs 30 ingots. I'll take it. I think we just need 1 millstone part. We need... I'll make 1 iron ware. Hewn stone. see a need for any of that stuff. Take 2 stacks of that, and we use some iron to make the anvil and stuff. We'll take that. Let's take a peek at our building menu here. We'll just see. Crafting. We need hardwood. Okay. Salt, nuts, lobster mushroom. That needs 2 ironware to make that. So we need another ironware. We need 2 copper ingots to make that. Let's make another ironware. Oh, we're going to need a copper pot. I don't know if we need a clay pot, but while we're using this base as clay, let's make one. Build. Okay, that's just wood. That's wood and copper. We need more copper. Clay, copper, coarse fabric we have there. Fast travel bow we already have there. Don't need that or that or that. Okay. Salt, nuts, coffee, lobster. How much inventory? I've got enough space for that. Nope. Sugar, spice, everything nice. Coffee, salt. Nuts. How many nuts do we need? 17 enough? Oh, no, I just put them away. Yeah, it was just 5 nuts. Okay. Stone and wood, copper, we got it, we got it, we got it. We need coarse fabric, we have there. I don't know how much coarse fabric I have there, so I'm going to make some while we're here. Linen, we would need 15 fabric, 20 tanned leather. We only have 22. And hardwood too. When does that hardwood shipment come back? Let's make some coarse fabric. You know, some. Actually, where is all of our... this stuff? I'll take 100 of those. I'll leave some of this at the base. Go. We needed some of that. We needed these. We needed. Hey, wait. Where's my other ironware? Oh, it's here. Okay. I think I need to make 2 trips, or put some of our junk away that I carry all times for no good reason. Let's do that instead. Yeah, over here. I won't forget where it is at least. Linen, fabric. I wish it would remember I want to stay on crafting. Thank you, game. Rough hide as well as the crocodile hide. Okay. Tanned leather I got, linen fabric I got, hardwood I did not get yet. I'll have to bring that over when the shipment comes in. We got that. We got that. We got that. Got that. We're doing pretty good. clay pot. I need 2 of those. Okay. Oh, no. Oh, that's why it's not staying. Okay, now that it'll always go with the alchemy table. Okay. Copper pot, we only need 1. We need 2 sulfur. We need a 3rd ironware. Silver ingots, rum bottle. That's a hard one to bring stuff for. That's way easier. Okay. I think we're going to go a little bit over time and we'll get this stuff ready. So sulfur is over here. Perfect. There's a stack of 3. Another ironware, 2 silver, 2 rum bottles. And that's the hardwood. Okay, we've got that. Jewelry table, more silver ingots. Okay, I gotta bring more. Foothills iron ingot, we're bringing those. Gold ingot here, silver ingot, mire metal, no problem. Wooden clay, hewn stone, we got it. Rope I have over there already. Millstone parts we've got. And an essence arborum. We have to get 2 more of that made. Okay. And I have no more. Okay. But we have it going. We're building. We're thinking. We're moving base. It's taking a lot of time. But that's it for today, everybody. Until next time, have a good time.